Hello, welcome to Let's Talk Football. As usual, I'm your host, Kelly Dino, and alongside with me tonight is Mr. IBB Ibrahim. You are welcome to Let's Talk Football.
Thank you very much.
Also here with me is Dare, as usual, representing Chelsea. Dare, you are welcome to Let's Talk Football.
Good.
Joining us for the first time here is Sheyi Oluwa Sheyi. You are welcome to Let's Talk Football.
Thank you very much.
Representing Manchester United. So tonight we'll be reviewing the weekend matches of the Premier League, starting from Nottingham Forest versus Manchester United, Chelsea versus Tottenham, Arsenal versus Burnley, and Liverpool versus Aston Villa. So relax and watch us take it step by step. So we are going to start with Manchester United versus Nottingham Forest. It has been a very tough start for Manchester United in the beginning of the season, but currently they have picked their pieces. They are back into the Premier League title race. So as it stands, they are currently on the 5th positions with 16 points. So I'm going to start with you, IBB. Manchester United versus Nottingham Forest. What type of game are we expecting?
Thank you very much. We are expecting Manchester United to dominate the game for the fact that Nottingham Forest is quite unbalanced for the past few months now. Ever since the season has started, they have not been their best. They have changed coach, I think, twice this season, and they had what's this guy's name? Nuno Esperantos was sacked. They had Postecoglou, who was also sacked, and now they have Sean Dyche as well. So it's a change of pattern for them over time, and we are not expecting something special, but I'm expecting them to be compact. They're going to cause Man United problems, and Manchester United coming off 3 wins in a row since the signing of their new coach. This is the first time they are having 3 wins on the bounce. So it's a very good sign that they are picking up momentum and they are trying to get back into their best. So I'm still going to give it to Manchester United. I think Manchester United is still going to outclass them from, but you never can say. New coach, new spirit, but Manchester United all the way.
Dre, Nottingham Forest will be at home against Manchester United. Like IBB rightly said, Manchester United have picked 3 straight wins in the Premier League for the first time since Robin Amorim joined them. This is a morale boost to them as it stands. But looking into Nottingham Forest team, they also have a new coach after Ange Postecoglou was sacked. They currently have a new coach in the name of Sean Dyche. Sean Dyche, we know, is that coach who has that ability to remain compact with his team and hit you on counter attack. I think that is a similar play compared to what is the name Nuno Espirito. That is his type of play as well. So I think they also Nottingham Forest currently got a manager that can take them back to where Nuno Espirito left them. So what I'm asking you is, Dari, do you see Nottingham Forest as a threat against Manchester United?
Good evening, everyone. Presently, Manchester United are in a, how will I put it, a form of their life. That is in recent days. Manchester United has gone from a team where we see them as underdogs to a team that actually now dominates games. They are not a team that people, like I used to say, football is all about the mindset. If a small team sees you as a fellow small team, you guys will play a small team football. But Manchester United has, in recent weeks, they have outgrown that pathetic mindset. They are now in a form whereby teams like Nottingham Forest have to be afraid. They are now in their present level now. Even big teams have to be afraid of Manchester United, not only the small team. So it's all about the mindset now. Manchester United is no longer the Manchester United we have seen that is from the beginning of the season. They are now a new Manchester United. So Nottingham Forest, I don't think they actually stand the ground this weekend.
Sheyi, in the last two meetings between the Manchester United and Nottingham Forest, last Premier League meetings, it was 2 winnings for Nottingham Forest last time out. You lost 3-2 and 1-0 to Nottingham Forest in last season. So going into that game, I know that Manchester United want to continue the momentum they have created already. So looking into the game, do you think that Manchester United are going to pick all 3 points away to Nottingham Forest?
Of course, we are picking the 3 points. I would just like to make reference to our win against Liverpool. No, it's been a while that we have 3 points in our meeting with Liverpool. So the players are ready to make a change, and they don't want the record that has been coming to repeat itself. So they put on their responsibility and make sure that they have the 3 points. And the same thing applicable to our match against Brighton. So Brighton, we also find it difficult to have that 3 points. But we thank God for the surprises and miracles. Despite the fact that they are there saying that Manchester United I will not dance to his tune as a Chelsea fan because he's trying to flattering us.
No, you are
but nevertheless, we want to say kudos to Manchester United, and my advice is that they should not relent and don't let all these sweet ways of Chelsea fans to enter their brain.
Yeah, talking about that, you want to wonder that after the rough patch that Manchester United have been through in the last few seasons, and with just 3 wins on the bounce, they are able to change the narrative. I think it's all credit to the size of the club and the potentials that people believe they have. So you just want to wonder how possible it is for you to just have 3 wins. People start talking about title contenders. People start talking about that year. To my surprise too, also made mention that Manchester United has left that position of scrutiny, whereby little small teams will have to fear them again. So it's kudos to Ruben Amorim, and I don't know if I'm wishing him well, but I wish him well for Manchester United because it's good to see them back again.
I'm not wishing them
because though it's quite diplomatic. What I'm saying is quite diplomatic because before, when they beat Man U, it's no longer pinning them. But now that they are winning, so when they beat them again,
everywhere go marama.
We will have something to say. But before, when they beat them, when you say something, they will be like, oh, they are used to being beat, and it's not what we want. So we want them to at least have some wins, to have some momentum, then have something to lose, not just sore losers like they have been in the Premier League for a few years now. So we want them to have something to lose the top 4 position, lose the league, lose something that we can banter about. So credit to them.
Dre, looking into Manchester United's team, like we said, they have won their last 3 games. Do you think that Ruben Amorim has been able to create an identity in Manchester United's team?
What do you mean by identity? Do you mean playing style?
Yes, the identity I mean is their style of play. Has he cemented that identity in Manchester United that when you look at Manchester United, you can say now that they are playing a kind of tiki-taka football, a kind of counter-pressing football, a kind of defensive game? Have he created an identity, or do you think that their winnings has been based on luck, or just the winning just came in between?
We can't dispute the fact that in football there is an atom of luck, but irrespective of that, you can't just base every performance on luck. Person swear for another team may not be lucky. So it all comes down to both hard work and what the team can actually do. You remember when I beat PSG 3-0? Yeah. Most people say it's luck. See, now luck, we use pass ball, internet 3 times. No. So I know say you don't win PSG, but you don't take. So as I was saying, so you can't just base it on luck. but I won't actually say they have an identity for now. Because if you look at the game against PSG, they scored first, they attack, then they fall back.
The game against which team?
Liverpool.
Okay.
They attack in the first few minutes. Same thing they did to Chelsea. That Chelsea actually got a red card in the early minutes of the game. They attack. They got the goal in the first half. Then they allowed Liverpool to like play what they can play. Then when they concede, they still attack. But if you look at how they play against Brighton, it's quite different. So we can't actually say this is their pattern of play. But we can't dispute the fact that they are playing well. So it's two different things. A pattern of play is that week in, week out, this is how you play. But this is a team that in 2-3 games they have played. They use same formation, but the approach to the games are quite different. So you can't actually say they now have a play style in respect to that. But you can't still base it on luck. They have been playing excellently. They have been playing beautiful football. If you look at the likes of Mbemo, Kuna, even Sesko, the likes of no, I'm talking about the front three now. They played well. Even Mount, my star boy that I dashed them. They played well. If
They paid 50 million pounds.
they paid me 15 for star boy.
Yes.
Then if you come down to the midfield, you see that the likes of Casemiro, that guy, it's not that he's not the Casemiro we know of old, but it's still yes, we know everything. The midfield is good. The defense is good. I think they are trying to sort out their goalkeeping department. Where I won't say they have got that right, but this keeper is a little upgrade compared to what they used to. I didn't mention a name compared to what they used to have. So definitely they don't have a. We can't say they have a play style for now, but let's see how it plays out as the seasons runs out. Yes, so we know if this is how they play. Then when people don't get your pattern, now Chelsea, everybody don't know, saying passing. Then they sit back, hit us on counter and scores. But you can't do that to Manchester United because you don't even know how they will play. But kudos to Man United, they have been good. They have been good.
It is 5 winnings for Manchester United, a draw and 3 losses in the Premier League. And currently your coach has been nominated in the Premier League Manager of the Month for October for the first time since assumed as Manchester United's manager. What does that mean to Manchester United? Does it mean that Manchester United has said goodbye to their years of backwardness? Does it mean that Manchester United has said goodbye to their years of backwardness?
Well, thank you very much. It's a great compliment for Amon. That will just enable him to do better. Okay, it will help him to do better. So it's not easy to beat the like of Chelsea.
And Liverpool at the same time.
And he's saying they were awarded red card. Your player fouled and they let him realize that this is a pitch and not a butcher shot. So it is a very. I'm so happy that he was nominated, and I also use this medium to still let him know that the likes of Grace and comments should not enter his brain. He has to do better.
Because this is Manchester United.
Yeah, this is United.
So
they are willing to know.
To whom much is given, much is expected.
Of course.
So that's it. IBB.
Yes.
Looking into Nottingham Forest team, last season they were among the top 3 teams till the last 2 months of the season, where they later dropped to, I think, 5th, 6th, 7th. They later dropped to 7th on the table. What has been the issue with Nottingham Forest since the beginning of the season? Currently, they have played 9 matches, picked just a win and 2 draws. They have lost a total of 6 matches in the Premier League this season. What has been the issue with Nottingham Forest?
There's not been much. I think it's just a matter of deep in form. They have the qualities, but they don't have those top players that can keep performing from time to time. They had a very good season last season. They surprised everybody. We were even thinking they were going to be part of the top 4. I think they were 2 games away from top 4. If I'm not mistaken. I think they lost to.
They needed to win Chelsea.
They lost to Chelsea,
Yes.
and they lost the last match.
The last match to, I think.
Is it Nottingham Forest?
Yes.
No, we
They
played
won
them
the
last.
They lost the
No,
last
they
match.
played Chelsea last.
They lost the match.
No,
They lost the
second
last
last.
match. No,
They played Chelsea last.
They,
No,
Chelsea
second
played.
last.
They played Chelsea last. We beat them 1-0.
and Nottingham Forest. So Nottingham Forest was the last game. They lost the last match before Chelsea, and they also lost Chelsea. So they were 2 games away from making the Champions League last season. So you know, the Premier League is a competitive league where we have a tight. So they had a very good start to the season, all the way to the last 2 months, just like you said. They tried their best, but you know, quality speaks. Quality, when the time comes, when they need players that are going to perform, that were going to be there to deliver when it matters. So they didn't have that, unfortunately for them. And this season, they have not been their best. I don't think they sold any quality player. They tried to sell.
They sold Alanga to Newcastle United.
I don't think that has a major effect on them. I don't think that has a major effect on them. They had their major striker who had 20 goals last season, Chris Wood, who is still in the team. They had Awoniyi, Morgan Gibbs-White was retained. We had the introduction of the likes of Henderson, and I think they had this guy from their back line, Murillo. They had Murillo. They had the players that they needed to perform just like they did last season. But I just think they are not just getting it right. And you know, Premier League is quite competitive. Teams are getting them. They are getting to find out how they play and how they hurt teams. So they are taking them more serious, and that's the danger of playing in the Premier League. You might be performing, but when they get you, you are going down. So you just need players that can still deliver, irrespective of whether they get you or not. So and I don't think they have such players. So I think that's what happened to them.
Dre, Nottingham Forest were among the few teams that conceded goals in the Premier League last season. I think their goalkeeper shared the Golden Glove with Arsenal's goalkeeper last season. But currently this season, Nottingham Forest has conceded a total of 17 goals in 9 matches.
Only.
They have conceded 17 goals in 9 matches. Looking at it, does it boil down to the management, the players, or what do you think is the problem with Nottingham Forest?
A good goalkeeper is a good goalkeeper, but we have to consider the style of play too, the team players, the defenders. Raya, even this season, Raya will still win the Golden Glove. Why? Yeah, how many shots on target did they normally face? You have to consider that. This is a team that everybody has decided that, okay, this is a national cake. Okay, don't let me use national. This is a palliative. That, yes, that we have to like have our share before they will finish sharing it. So you can't actually put the blame on the goalkeeper. If the defender open yash, may everybody can enter. You can't blame womb, say womb carry belle. You can't do that. So last season they played well, they defended well, but this season the team is in a shambles. Even this our team, if I put IB for back, put Mr. Steve for midfield, we supposed to beat them. So that is how little, how will I put it, how bad the team is currently. So if you are playing in a team where the players, each person knows his or her role, the defender knows how to defend and what they are supposed to do, then the keeper will not concede more goal. So Nottingham Forest, I think with the introduction of a new coach, I think we will see some change. We will see some changes, and with that changes, I believe the team will be on the right track and they can actually compete as they used to do.
Mr. Sheyi, going into Nottingham Forest game, what do you think will be the outcome of the game? What will be the scoreline of the game?
I would not want to exaggerate. Manchester United 3.
Speak up so I can hear you.
Manchester United 3, Nottingham Forest 1.
So your scoreline is Manchester United 3, Nottingham Forest 1. Dari, what is the scoreline of Nottingham Forest vs Manchester United? Why are they silent?
I can't.
Why are you silent?
Okay, who is at home?
Nottingham Forest will be at home.
Okay, I will give them 1 goal to 4.
Nottingham Forest 1.
Manchester United 4. Yes.
IBB. Manchester United, Nottingham Forest vs Manchester United. What will be the outcome of the game?
I think Manchester United is still going to concede more than 1, but I believe they will win because they've been scoring more goals these days. So I'm going for 3-2. Manchester United 3.
Manchester United.
2-3 rather. Nottingham Forest to Manchester United 3.
Okay, so Nottingham Forest 2, Manchester United 3. That's your prediction for the game. My prediction is I'm seeing a 1-1 draw at the end of the game. Because I'm not seeing Manchester United winning the game. So it's going to be a 1-1 draw at the end of the game. So